Welcome back to Off the Page with Keira. It's late. I'm tired as always. And every time I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to make the video. I'm like, this is a bad idea. But every night I'm happy I do it. So here we are. I do think tonight's going to be quick because I need to get some rest. But today, I know I was going to tell you like my story of how I was always an entrepreneur. It's not tonight. I don't really get to choose what I say on these videos. Like, it's just shown to me. So today I'm going to tell you a little bit about the journey of entrepreneurship, shall we? Okay. So in all of the years that I've been entrepreneur, and in all of it, since I really began this journey in 2018, this has been the pattern. That darkness, resistance, it is palpable. Like it feels like literally someone pushing weight on my body always arrives right before the next breakthrough. And I have learned, it's strange. I know this sounds very strange, but when that shows up, I've learned to breathe into it, to settle into it, and to trust that it's going to pass because it's prepping me. So today this happened, all right? Today was a very full day. Started the day off in breathwork class. Did my Joe Dispenza meditation this morning. I did not make my podcast this morning. That did not happen, which is rare, and it didn't. And then I jumped into my coaching. I have a sales coach, super helpful, working through a lot of different aspects of sales. Then got into my team meeting, and we were talking numbers and all the things that have to happen when you're running a company. Got on a call with my Facebook manager. We're building all these new creative campaigns that are going to be epic. And then I had a 10-minute break, and then I went and ran a workshop. I run this author workshop, and I'm dialing it in. And it's getting there, but it's like not all the way there. So that always creates a little friction for me. Like afterwards, I'm like, oh, that was it, but it's not it yet. And I know like I'll feel when it's it, but every week it's like, dial it in. How do we make it so it is the thing and I feel it in my body? So I left just feeling a little off. And then I got to jump in on this huge, awesome network for change makers in the world that I just joined. So amazing. And then I got on a call with a possible JV partner. And then immediately, like after that call, I just felt, and it was like this palpable, and it's all I can say. It literally feels tangible, like this frequency of just like, goo. And I just laid in my bed and I like felt it. And it's like this dark cloud just starts to move through me. And then I start to doubt everything. And I start to like question every move I make. And I'm like, okay. This isn't true. This isn't me. This isn't light. So then I went into prayer and I was like, God, what is going on? And then I heard so clearly, God said, there are aspects of you that must die for you to receive the greatness that is ahead. And I was like, what? All right, fine, okay. Done this process so many times, right? So I'm like, okay, I trust it. Like, God, whatever pieces need to die, allow them to shed off so I can prepare. And I'm thinking, okay, the greatness that God is speaking of is I'm going to speak on this huge stage in 2 weeks, and just like all these amazing things are happening. I'm like, okay, greatness is coming. But little did I know. So just a few hours later, I went to the gym. I worked with my trainer. I just kind of like moved through all these feelings, moved through the gunk, got myself some protein. That always seems to help. And I get a call from someone. And I can't tell you about it yet because, well, it's not done yet. And it's not real yet. But God gave me a vision 16 months ago, a vision that was bigger than anything I've ever imagined. And it seemed so crazy. And tonight, the door opened for that vision to happen. And I was like, oh my gosh, the darkness was the precursor to this brilliant, extraordinary moment. It was so beautiful to witness that. And then I come right here in my prayer corner, and my prayer journal is still open. So every day God gives me words. Guess what God said this morning? God said, allow yourself to dream. Dream, and it so shall be. And the door that opened tonight is probably the biggest and greatest dream I've ever had. And I really think it's going to happen. But I got to find $2 million first. It's fine. That's the cost of this dream. And I'm going to find it. Like, I just know it. God didn't open this door. God didn't give me this vision to not be able to fund it. It's a really big deal. It's a really big deal. And this is going to happen. And I can't wait to tell you about it. I can't wait. Oh my gosh, this is so insane. And then I got the message from my editor, who just edited Transfiguration. It's my 7th book. It's my best book. And I've also never worked so hard on a book. And also I've never wanted to burn a book so much. Like, it has just been the polarities. I have put so many hours, like literally 100 hours or more into this book. It's taken me a year. I wrote it in February of 2025. And she sent me a message, and she's edited all of my books. She said, Keira, this is the greatest work you've ever done. Could I feel it? And I've never had so much resistance to publishing one of my books, ever. This book is unlike anything I've ever been asked to write. And so to get that message today, and to know that it's ready to go through formatting, and it's going to hit the world on February 17th, which is a really sacred day for me. So it was a big day. It was a very big day. And so tonight, as soon as I end this video, I'm going to go into prayer, and I'm going to ask God to bring in the $2 million that's required to open the door to this vision. And then I'm going to ask God to touch my cells so that my cells may match the frequency of receiving this $2 million in the easiest way ever, so that I can pay it, and I can open this door, and I can tell you all about it. Yeah. So I got some praying to do. I hope you sleep well, and I will see you tomorrow night.